has a new modern home. Out of the way, time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Off the play fake. Bentley. They'll roll him out right. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
He did a good job keeping his focus downfield as he rolled out of the pocket, trying to fit a pass in. But that defender nearby made sure that one didn't result in a first down.
On 3rd down, it's Carroll, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. Carroll, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carroll, and he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 39. They get 9 yards back on the run there. They're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, this is Janovich. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6. Start this drive out on the ground. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he change things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter. It won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bentley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Thomas has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as this defense unable to hold. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Carroll. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down now, it's Carroll. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running plan 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
They'll throw on 1st down with Graham. And he will find his man on the outside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They got to do a little bit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. In motion comes the tight end left. Now it's Graham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Bentley. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carroll. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Caldwell. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Quick slant there. Gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play. Back to throw again. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, LA! A great... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They go play action now. Graham. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bentley. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Back to throw. Bentley. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Hook up a 15 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Bentley.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The final shot before break. Graham. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
So we reach halftime here.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Graham looking deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll try and throw for it with Graham.
And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Graham going to set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The passing game right now for them not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable for Thomas.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bentley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw on 2nd down. Bentley. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bentley. And caught by Tremble. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Carroll. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bentley. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Here's Graham to throw it. Will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On play action, Graham. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Off the play fake, here's Graham. And he's going to lose yardage here.
as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play.
Now Graham on 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gain on his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Bentley throwing the out route and complete. It's Caldwell. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Carroll. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Carroll, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply...
Now Graham on 1st down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now Graham to throw.
He's got a man, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
On 1st and 10, it's Graham.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, it's Graham. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be on for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down, it's Carroll. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carroll. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Carroll. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On third down, it's Carroll. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
It's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment.
And they take a knee. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and the lead will hold at 10. So this one's over. It's in